Hello, you're watching Access. My name's Dave, and I'm joined today by Nathan.
Hello.
And we are talking about Uncharted 4 multiplayer.
Yes.
Of which I played the beta this week, Nathan.
Oh no, you're standing very still there, Dave.
Yeah, it was because I knew I was going to do this introduction. So this is actually capture of one of the rounds that I played up at Sony's offices earlier this week.
Yes.
Ahead of it coming out for people who have the Uncharted collection.
Yes, which is imminent. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I just wanted to talk about how the Uncharted multiplayer has changed this time around, because it's changed quite a lot.
Yeah.
As I understand it, I didn't play previous Uncharted multiplayers, but I did play The Last of Us.
This is you literally kicking ass there, Dave.
Absolutely.
You kicked a man in his bottom.
So, Naughty Dog have been very keen to point out how this is a culmination of everything they've learnt from not just Uncharted's previous, but also The Last of Us.
Yeah.
So, one of the key things they brought over from The Last of Us is the store.
Okay.
Which has implications on the gameplay as a whole. So the store is
basically you earn money, because I can see money being every time you shoot somebody.
Exactly. So each round is kind of independent. You start off with, I guess, nothing. I'm not entirely sure actually.
Yeah.
And then you earn it for doing good things, and you can also find treasure. And then you can spend that money in the store.
Upgrades,
weapons,
grenades,
heavy weapons, sidekicks, and mysticals.
Okay.
So I'll talk about mysticals first.
I think we've got a handle on weapons, right? They're just things
weapons.
Used to
they're
shoot
like
people.
Guns and things. Mysticals are they're kind of special weapons, one use kind of buffs and things that take their
Well, I've seen them because we saw them at Paris Games Week, and they're kind of all inspired by the different supernatural elements from the different Uncharted games, right? So there's a bit of the history of Uncharted in the game.
Exactly, yeah. So they're from Uncharted lore. Naughty Dog have talked about 3 in particular so far, which you will recognise. The Wrath of El Dorado, which we're going to see shortly.
It's like from the first Uncharted.
Which is from the first Uncharted, which is kind of like a sarcophagus that emits power, a bit like the Ark of the Covenant.
Right.
It's this horrible spirit.
If you close your eyes, are you fine?
They have a big area of effect. I did try that, and I couldn't tell because I had my eyes shut. There's the Sintamani stone from Uncharted 2.
Yes, blue.
Which it's more of a kind of has a positive effect. It's like it helps you revive your teammates in an area around you who've been downed. And the Spirit of Jinn, which is what was being referred to in the room when I was playing it as the teapot.
Is that like you get a big flaming skull?
Yeah, and it allows you to sort of teleport around the map. And it also means that you can knock people out with
a single
2 melee hits
instead
rather than 3.
Right. Okay.
So I understand that. I think it used to be 2 melee hits in previous Uncharted.
I think that there was a lot of people just walking around trying to thump each other with the ends of their rifles.
People seemed very happy this time that it's 3 melee hits as standard.
So you, a question for you, because when we played this at Paris Games Week, one of the things that Naughty Dog was saying, and we didn't really get a handle on it because we didn't play it for long. Oh look,
that's the Wrath of El Dorado.
There he is. Run away from it.
Yeah.
Previously in Uncharted games, like, it's been very much like a free-for-all, like quite free-flowing around the map, but this time they were talking about having made kind of defensible areas to set up more kind of strategic engagements. Has that kind of happened?
Yeah, well, I think as a whole, this time out, they want the Uncharted multiplayer to be a team game. So they're trying to encourage teamwork with things like, the Sintamani stone that will help you res your players. So that is the thing. There's a down state that they want you to, go and revive your teammates. So that stops the opposing team from getting a kill.
Yep.
And as you said, they've really worked on the maps this time around to make them play differently. So previous maps from the Uncharted were a bit more like an arena. Death came from every direction.
Like circular, lots of entrances to everywhere.
Exactly. This time out, they've tried to make it like have sort of, they call them fronts.
Right.
So the idea is that the two teams, there's kind of hotspots on the map where the two teams face off.
And there's cover and
Exactly. You can still use tactics to flank and stuff like that. It's not just.
Well, also the mystical. I think one of the things they liked about the mysticals was the idea that you'd be able to kind of use them for a temporary kind of boost and like really break somebody's front and then kind of ruin them up.
Definitely, and the other thing that you have available to you in the store to do the same thing are sidekicks. So you can see here that's cool. There's the store, and there's a sidekick. So you can have one sidekick available at the time, and a sidekick is an NPC character that you call in who performs a particular role. So there's the Brute who you just saw come in there, who's like a big minigun toting.
You saw them in. They were like it from the old Uncharted 2 survival game, like the big dudes with the, like all the pots and pans.
Yeah,
just like
exactly. Yeah, exactly that. You can also call in a sniper who's a bit more defensive. Obviously, it's good to pop him up somewhere high, and he kind of just covers the battleground. There's the Saviour, who gives you ammo and can also like revive you and your allies if you get downed. And the Hunter, who will just go around getting enemies in headlocks.
Yes.
Or grapples, you know,
I remember him
so that
from
you
Paris.
can go and finish them off.
But you know, that's really interesting as well, because the way that this game is set up, especially with the melees, basically if you come across two people and you're on your own, it's very hard to do anything about it. And that's what the thing I like about the Saviour. Not Saviour, the Hunter. He just puts one of them in a headlock for you. It's like a big friend in the playground.
It's lovely.
I'll
it's
hold
lovely
this guy, you take the other one.
Exactly. The other big thing, Nathan, we need to talk about, which I'm sure everyone has been screaming at this gameplay about, is the rope.
Yeah, and again,
massive.
like it was when we played it in Paris, it was there, but no one had really got to grips with it. It seems like after a few hours play, because you're a little bit into the session here, people are all over the grapple hook.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. So when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be a little bit automated. Like you see the button prompt, you press it, and then you sort of
go to a particular place.
It's not like that at all. It's very manual. So you can only use it at certain areas where you see the sort of indicator, but then it's completely manual. So once you are swinging, it's up to you when you let go, when you release. So you can stay swinging the whole game if you want.
You just hang there and fire at people.
You can also sort of
there's a brute, Dave.
Affect. I know this is bad news for me.
You're gonna grenade him. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, we'll see about that. You can also choose the direction that you swing, like whilst you're swinging. You know, you're not set in a path. Don't look at that bit. Don't worry about that. You're not set on a path. You know, you can change the direction you're swinging.
Yeah. It cheats physics a little bit, doesn't it, to make it more kind of easy to use.
You can take down people whilst you're swinging, which is really great.
Like land on them. I think exactly. We saw that earlier on. That was brutal.
Yeah, we did. It's really cool. You can climb up and down it as well. So I think it's going to, allow you to access lots of tactical places on the map. It's not just for getting around. It's also, people are going to be rewarded for finding special spots.
Not that guy. That guy used it badly.
That guy was not rewarded. I like that
you've been playing Marlowe as well throughout this whole thing, Dave. Someone who shares basically the same haircut as you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I chose her, obviously. I mean, we basically are the same person. And they've actually, each character has individual lines of dialogue recorded especially for the multiplayer. And there's me. That was me winning there, Nathan. I don't know if you saw that.
Well done.
Just pointing that out. So anyway, that is Uncharted 4's multiplayer beta, which is available from today if you have the Nathan Drake collection. Please do comment to let us know what you're looking forward to about Uncharted 4. Like this video if you like this video, and subscribe so you don't miss anything from the world of PlayStation.